Namaste. Welcome to Ma Gurukul. I am sure that you must have tried the first and the second activity for the children attention, that is initial attention, and also for the hand and eye coordination. Now it is also necessary for us, because both of the activities were almost sitting activities where the child is supposed to sit in a place and concentrate and do. It's also important for us to get the children a little physical or help them with their physical activities. How can I modify the first activity which we did for attention with physical attention of the child or physical activity of the child? I will show that to you. For that, remember, you will have to take any sensorial tray. Of course, from now on I will start introducing small technical terms so that you can understand according to what the teachers use in the school too. Sensorial meaning where the child can feel, can touch, can taste using his senses. Alright. So, this rice activity which we had chosen, putting rice into the tray and hiding certain things inside the rice so the child finds out that object, is also one of those sensorial activities. Because when the child is touching the rice, he or she feels the texture or the way the rice has been felt, that is hard, soft, sticky. I am not talking about only particular rice. So, whatever object you will be putting inside the tray, you can replace rice with flour that is available, that is all purpose flour, wheat flour, ragi flour, whatever is available along with you, or probably some flour which you know that it has been long stored in your house and it has to be disposed anyway. Alright, or you can also replace with one very important element, that is the sand. Right. So, there are n number of sensorial materials which you can replace, and also today I have chosen beads to be put inside the rice. If you can come closer and observe what I have done. So, I have taken rice today again and put the beads inside these rice. Right. The first activity we had put groundnuts inside the rice. Now, please make one thing very clear. If your child has the habit of putting things into the mouth, then don't use such kind of things. Instead, I would suggest you to use something as big as this, right? Certain blocks, so that you can push it inside. Take more rice. I have taken a little rice today because it is beads for me, and you can replace it. So, in this case, even if the child picks up and puts it into the mouth, it is not going to go inside the mouth, right. We will still give the environment for the child to explore with his mouth or tasting, right, but not also control from the damages caused to the child when he or she is going to put something inside the mouth. Okay. So, these are the ones to be replaced. Bigger objects are the ones to be replaced if the children have the habit of putting things into the mouth. Okay, now that our object is ready, I will tell you this activity for today is again attention, hearing, and keeping what is called as working memory. Usually children usually learn from 4 basic methods, that is visual, auditory, tactile, and kinesthetics method. Now, you might be wondering what are all these terms. Of course, I am also very sure you would have understood what visual and auditory means. Visual is through seeing, that is learning through seeing. Auditory meaning learning through hearing. Kinesthetics is learning through body parts, that is running, jumping, moving the body parts, that is kinesthetics. And tactile meaning with touch, right, or feel. So, these are the 4 methods usually the children learn. Let us use multi learning techniques today, that is auditory and tactile with a little bit of working memory. When I talk about working memory, it's the memory that I keep in my mind only for that particular moment. Like for example, when I tell 2 plus 2, the child needs to keep 2 in the mind, like how we use the old method of teaching, 2 in the mind, 2 on my fingers. So that is working memory, keeping what the teacher has said, right? So now what we do, we make our sensorial tray ready with whatever option you have available at your house. Keep it in one corner of the house, right? I am showing it on the table, but I want you to modify it in your house based on the space available in your house or in your balcony, or if you have a veranda, or if you have an open space which is safe for children to run and move around, right? This activity should be done for children who are more than 2+ years old. It is not for children who are less than 2 years old, because it includes multiple instructions. So multiple instructions. So what I do is I keep my sensorial tray in one end of the room and make the space empty, or keep it free for the children to move, and make my child stand on the other way. Kindly come forward and focus on to what I am doing. So I am using my 2 fingers as the 2 legs of the child. I will show one such activity with my son a little later in the evening, because now I can't take him outside to show this activity. It's pretty hot in Chennai, right? So what we do, we give the instruction to this child, run and pick up 2 beads. So the child will run onto the other end of the room near the sensorial tray, right? Tries to pick up 2 beads, right? You can give them a small kind of a tray, or a say probably, or a bowl where the child can, right, put it inside that, hold it and hold the tray, and again run back and give it to you. So you say very good. Next we can give as hop. Of course, please keep in mind, give the instructions to the child which is age appropriate. Now I can't tell a 2-year-old child to hop, he or she might not know it, right? So we give this instruction to 3.5 and above children to hop. So they will hop on one leg, reach on the other side of the room, and then you give a particular number. Say pick up a white bead. If you have color marbles, so you can give the colors to them. The child picks it up, hops and comes back and gives it to you. Alright. So the same one can be modified for children who are, say for example, if I am using colored strikers like these or pawns like this, that is red, white and black, and if it is in your sensorial tray, what we have to do is we have to give an instruction to the child who is younger, that is 2 years old. So for them to walk, so the child walks on to the other end of the tray, right, and you will tell red. So the child will find out where the red color is. So can he find out where the red color is? Yes, he did, right? So he picks it up and then holds it into his hand and walks back to you, right? So you tell, yes, this is red color. Now what if you say red and the child picks up black? Don't give an instruction, no, this is not red. So let the child bring it up to you and give it to you, and you tell, yes, wow, that's a good one, but this is black. So that's the way to encourage them. Alright. So this is the one which I am asking you to give, where auditory, meaning hearing, they listen to you whatever you are telling. Red. So they need to keep that red in the memory, in the working memory. Come here, do their sensorial, or it helps in their tactile learning because they are feeling something. Alright. So it is one of the sensorial learning also, and picks up, holds it and comes back and gives it to you. Yes, my dear parents. Now that I have been telling you that you can substitute rice with any of the soft floors available along with you. You can substitute it with sand. You can substitute it with any other, which is probably some jelly kind of a substance available along with you, you can modify based on whatever is available in your house. Now, if I don't have beads, if I don't have blocks like this, then what am I supposed to do? You can use soya bean from your house, you can use horse gram, green gram, chana, the red chana, the Kabuli chana, whatever you call the black chana. So, all of these can be substituted into the sensorial tray so that children find out and it makes more interesting for them. Right? I hope you will try this with your children. Please do innovate or change the way, don't try to stick on to what I am doing exactly, but you can substitute the sensorial things with anything which is available in your house. Do try it with them with different sensorial activities, meaning different materials used in the sensorial tray. So, today if you have done with rice, tomorrow you do with wheat flour. The day after tomorrow or 2 days later, you substitute that with sand. Or if you want to do only with one particular thing, that is also fine. But if you keep changing, the child's ability or learning with touch also keeps changing. Alright, I hope you will try this experiment, not this experiment, sorry, the activity with the children, and do give me a feedback after trying. Do give me the drawbacks if you have had any while you're trying with your children, so that I can help you out. And if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to Ma Gurukul. Thank you.